What is an environment? An environment is everything that is around us, which includes both living and non-living things, such as soil, water, animals, and plants, which adapt themselves to their surroundings. It is nature's gift that helps in nourishing the life on the earth. The environment plays an important role in the existence of life on the planet Earth. The word environment is derived from the French word environ, which means surrounding. An ecosystem refers to all the living and the non-living things present in the environment, and it is a foundation of the biosphere, which determines the health of the entire planet Earth. Ecology and environmental science are the branches of life science which mainly deals with the study of organisms and their interactions among organisms and their environment. Types of ecosystem. There are two main types of ecosystem. First is the natural ecosystem. It is a naturally produced biological environment found in nature. It includes deserts, forests, grasslands, lakes, mountains, ponds, rivers, oceans, and etc. Artificial ecosystem. It is an artificial environment which is created and maintained by man. It includes an aquarium, crops fields, gardens, parks, zoo, and etc. The components of the environment are mainly divided into two categories. The first is the biotic environment, which includes all living organisms such as animals, birds, forests, insects, reptiles, and microorganisms like algae, bacteria, fungus, viruses, etc. And the other one is the abiotic environment. It includes all the non-living components such as air, cloud, dust, land, mountains, rivers, temperature, humidity, water, water vapor, sand, and etc. Importance of environment. Environment plays an important role in healthy living and the existence of life on planet Earth. Earth is a home for different living species, and we all are dependent on the environment for food, air, water, and other needs. Therefore, it is important for every individual to save and protect our environment. Impacts of human activities in the environment. There are different types of human activities which are directly attributed to the environmental disasters, which includes acid rain, acidification of oceans, change in the climate, deforestation, depletion of an ozone layer, disposal of hazardous waste, global warming, overpopulations, populations, and many more. What is environmental science? The environment is an evergreen subject because it matters a lot to our daily lives. It's where we live, eat, breathe, and bring up our children. Our life support systems entirely rely on the well-being of every organism living on planet Earth. This is why a lot has been written and spoken about the protection and conservation of the environment. There are even high-value courses dedicated to the study of the environment. A typical example is an environmental science. Environmental science is a field that deals with the study of interaction between humans, systems, and natural systems. Natural systems involve the earth itself and life. Human systems are primarily the populations of the earth. Environmental science involves different fields of study. Most often, the study of environmental science includes the study of climate change, natural resources, energy, pollution, and environmental issues. In environmental science, ecologists study how plants and animals interact with each other. Chemists study the living and non-living components of the environment. Geologists study the formation, structure, and history of the earth. Biologists study the biodiversity. Physicists are involved in the thermodynamics. Computer scientists are involved in technical innovations and computer modeling. And biomedical experts study the impact of environmental issues in our health and social lives. The growing complexity of environmental problems is creating a need of scientists with rigorous interdisciplinary training in the environmental science. Environmental scientists and specialists use their knowledge of the natural sciences to protect the environment and human health. They must have a solid background in economics, sociology, and political science. Importance of environmental science. First is to realize that environmental problems are global. Environmental science lets you recognize that environmental problems such as climate change, global warming, ozone layer depletion, acid rains, and the impacts on biodiversity and marine life are not just national problems, but global problems as well. Number two, to understand the impacts of development on the environment. It's well documented and quantified that development results in industrial growth, urbanization, expansion of telecommunication and transport systems, high-tech agriculture, and expansion of housing. Number 3. To discover sustainable ways of living. Environmental science is more concerned with discovering ways to live more sustainably. Number 4. To utilize natural resources efficiently. Natural resources bring a whole lot of benefits to a country. Number 5. To shed light on the contemporary concepts such as how to conserve biodiversity. Biodiversity is the variety of life on Earth. The present rate of biodiversity loss is at an all-time high. Environmental science aims to teach people how to reverse this trend.